Hi everybody, it's your old pal John back with another Something Interesting. Today's Something Interesting is going to be a little bit more modern. This is something that you may yourself have come in contact with. I'm talking about Carnival Cruise Lines and how Carnival Cruise Lines went from being a almost disaster to the largest cruise line in the world. Carnival's known for being a little bit more inexpensive cruise line, maybe, or at least inexpensive as far as cruises go. The Carnival also owns Cunard, which is one of the most expensive cruise lines, the classy British cruise line around since before the time of the Titanic. Cunard goes back into the 1800s. They own Holland America Line, they own Costa Cruises, they own Seabourn, which is a real exclusive cruise line. The ships actually have sails on them, pretty amazing stuff. But Carnival is a massive conglomerate. I think they did $17 billion last year worth of business. But Carnival almost didn't exist. And it's all because of their first ship, the Mardi Gras. The Mardi Gras was Carnival's only ship. A couple guys got together and decided to make a cruise line to try and compete with some of the other cruise lines out there, Princess Cruises and that sort of. Oh, Carnival also owns Princess Cruises too. So yeah, Carnival owns the Love Boat. But to compete with these, and so they bought a second-hand cruise liner, and they named it the Mardi Gras. The Mardi Gras was, by today's standards, a tiny ship, but a cruise ship nonetheless, sailing out of Miami. And on their maiden voyage, this is all these guys have all this money involved in this, trying to make this cruise line work. Mardi Gras has people on it. It's a big deal. It's their maiden voyage. They're really hoping this thing goes well, and it doesn't. The Mardi Gras gets stuck on a sandbar. And getting a giant ship like that off a sandbar is a real kind of disaster. I mean, getting a big ship stuck is a problem. Getting any ship stuck is a problem, but getting a big ship stuck is a particular problem. So the Mardi Gras doesn't even hardly get out of port before it gets stuck. So what do? You've got a bunch of pissed off passengers. You've got a bunch of more money that you're going to have to tie up in getting this now wrecked ship off of a sandbar. They decide that they're going to go whole hog and throw a deck party. So free drinks, everything, food, all that stuff, come up to the decks and have a blast. So all these other cruise lines are going by this stuck ship, and all that the passengers of the other cruise lines see is people on the deck having a ball. They're having a giant party all over this ship. So all of a sudden, people wanted to know, what is that? What line is that? I want to be on that ship. I don't want to be on this ship anymore. I want to be on that ship. And so the Mardi Gras disaster turned into one of the greatest things that could have ever happened to Carnival Cruise Lines, and that is they made a giant party out of it. The Mardi Gras has since been sold and scrapped, which is the fate of most of the liners that Carnival has. Carnival generally only keeps the liner now for 10 or 15 years or so before they sell it to another line or a lesser line, and then eventually that ship is scrapped. The Mardi Gras has been scrapped, but the Mardi Gras is the reason that Carnival Cruise Lines has become the most popular cruise line in the world, and it's all because of a near disaster and how you handle it. So it's something in life. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Think about Carnival Cruise Line, and you could be the next biggest thing that's ever happened